Good evening, welcome to Interesting Talks with Footprints. I hope that you're well and I hope that your glass is half full rather than half empty. I missed our previous talk, our previous session due to suffering a lot of back pain. It's kind of subsiding now. But as they say, the show must go on. So here we are. Today's talk is on fear and how it can be good for us and how it can also be bad for us. I intend to explore the differences between the good and the bad. I will call this talk What Am I Afraid Of? Fears, tears, right here's are medals for courage. Fear is key in moving forward in life. Without it, one can never develop courage, which leads to reward of excitement. Healthy fear is a disguise for positive change, but unhealthy fear is an overload of what ifs, what if. Willpower often is not enough to free someone who's trapped in fear, yet hope creates a connection to something outside of ourselves that can give us that oomph, that push to overcome our fears. There will always be one thing that weighs heavily on our excitement about our future, and that's fear, our fear. It's so ironic that a portion of our brain loves fear and loses control. Amusement parks make a lot of money from throwing people into fear and harm's way, and we love it. We wait in line for hours just to be scared. We go to haunted houses to get the adrenaline rush of fear. Fear is such a tricky secret. We love it, we hate it, we need it. Without it, we would never accomplish anything significant. If we have no fear, we can never develop courage. It is through courage that we discover the reward of excitement. Imagine that reality. Fear is a major positive element in moving forward in your life. There are 4 types of fear: healthy fear, unhealthy fear, inevitable fear, and also phobias. Now, healthy fear is our friend. It is not an irony or bigger to dream the biggest dream you can. The more we want to succeed, the greater the fear. The fear is a disguise for positive change. Change brings new growth. Healthy fear is like a vitamin. Unhealthy fear is like poison. There is unhealthy fear, an overload of what ifs that might happen. A woman in one of our groups once said, "I'm worried about my next shoe dropping, even though everything is good right now." The man sitting next to her said, "Sounds like you don't trust good." Some people don't. Trusting good, unhealthy fear. There is unhealthy fear, an overload of what ifs, what might happen. This is what we keep running through our head when we've got unhealthy fear. What might happen? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Just you just need to look at things, as I said, your glass half full rather than being half empty. Have some trust. Try to trust in good. Inevitable fear. Inevitable fears includes things like death. Little good, constantly worrying about you might die. There's no point. Many people die. Change, that's perfectly normal. To crave a certain amount of stability, that's also normal, and you want control. However, change is inevitable, and sadly, we're often not in control of it. The serenity prayer begins with, "Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and change the things that I have the ability to change," and know the difference between the two. Now, phobias, lots of us have got phobias. Phobias are endless. The range of the most common phobias, I think, in this country is agoraphobia, that's fear of spiders, acrophobia, which is fear of heights, and there's hundreds and hundreds of others. So many people have got fears of phobias. But the key thing, what we need to always keep our focus on is the importance of change. From day we are born, it's human to have fear. How could you not be afraid of being squeezed through a dark tube, then awakened by a strange man or woman with a mask on who slaps you on the bottom? That's the beginning of your life in this world. We will always have new fears to pop up daily. And there are lingering fears that we never seem to get rid of. But being able to see the fears and where they belong and what parts of our lives and what they bring to our lives, good or bad, we have a better understanding of our fears and how to best make the most of them for our own advantage. Do let me know what fears you have and what fears you've overcome. We're all constantly learning from each other. So until 2 weeks' time, do take care. Have a look at some of your fears and how you manage them. Try and stay positive and stay calm in all situations. Bye for now. See you 2 weeks' time. Bye.